A very rainy evening at Ingfield tonight, at home to Bishop Auckland, where the full-time whistle has seen us draw 1-1. First half we came in 1-0 defeat, 1-0 to Bishop Auckland. We knew it was going to be a difficult second half, but it actually turned out to be quite a very interesting second half for reasons I am sure you will touch upon within the interview. Talk us through that one.
Yes, eventful day to be honest. We lose Alfie Proctor in the warm-up, pulled his groin shooting, and then that brings myself onto the bench. You look at the pitch beforehand, we knew it was going to be not the prettiest of games, shall we say. We have been playing some free-flowing football at times. The pitch didn't allow that today. First half it was kind of very back to front, really disappointing to concede in 5 minutes, but I think on the whole we defended quite well throughout the game. So yes, we know we've made a mistake. We did touch upon before the game their strengths, and that kind of goal unfolded as how I said that it would do, and that's their strength. They've got runners that run in behind, and that's what happened. We didn't follow the runners, and it was a good finish, to be fair. And then we get them in at half time, kind of buoyant because we didn't play that bad. I thought we more than matched them. And listen, they're a very good side. We played them first game of the season, and they destroyed us second half, despite us playing really well first half. So we knew we were going to be up against it today. As I said, very good side. You can see they've changed the manager. Martin's been around non-league for a while now, and we knew they were going to be hard working and hard to break down. So second half, we said it's not going to be the prettiest. The rain was coming down, the pitch was getting worse, and it was going to be a game just to battle through, and I think we've done that for the majority of the second half. We made some changes. We welcomed Crookie back early in the second half, and I thought he added a different dimension. And then we put myself and Askew and a few other more experienced players, which I think we've said at full time, we've got different players with different strengths. And I thought myself, Askew, a bit of experience affected the game in certain ways. We go down to 10 men with Jack and kind of backs against the wall, but we kept 2 strikers on and went for it. We didn't kind of say, look, we're going to settle for a 1-0. We still knocked on the door. We still wanted to get the equaliser. And then we go down to 9 men. I think there was some interesting decisions today. I think second half, you look at the pitch, players could barely stand up. The ball didn't move very well, so it could have been pulled. It didn't, but hey ho, it's same for both teams. And then there was some interesting bookings. There was a blatant penalty that didn't get given. Their right back, in fairness, said he were quite lucky now it's not being given a penalty, and that's the God's honest truth. He's blatantly said that. So we get denied that. We get a booking for backing in, and I think the official word was aggressively holding down or something like that when somebody was trying to hold the ball up. So yeah, that's another unfortunate booking. And then the second yellow sending off was 2 players were surrounding the referee. He said, if anyone else comes near me, I'm going to book him. So the player entered the vicinity of the referee and got booked, despite not being warned. So that's another interesting booking, which brings us down to 9 men, and you think, backs against the wall. But I've said in there, we've got a never say die attitude, and I think to get the equaliser with 9 men against a very good outfit in difficult conditions, it is a season-defining moment, I think, because if Bishop Auckland win that, they're within touching distance of us. So that equaliser means there's 5 points in it. So listen, I think that's a very good point with 9 men off the back of a really good performance against Garforth. So I think we can build on that now. We've give the lads Thursday off. I think that, as I said, as I've explained, that pitch was really heavy, and they've worked so hard tonight, and they deserve that point. And I'm pleased for the lads in there.
So just to quickly wrap that up, a very, very interesting game. Obviously, if people haven't been there, you missed a very, very interesting game. As you've just mentioned, no training Thursday. So what's the plan moving into Saturday?
And I mean, I said on Saturday the lads have got to prepare right for tonight because this would be a difficult game. You can see they've prepared right tonight. They've kept knocking on the door against 9 men in, as I've touched on, really bad conditions, running in really thick mud where you can't stand up, and that's really energy sapping. So I've no doubt they will rest up. They might do their own little bits at home. Listen, I trust them. They're all good lads in there. They'll be doing their bits away from football. Some will be going to gyms, etc. So we'll rest up and prepare for another important game against Blythe. I will, as always, watch the opposition, come up with a game plan, and hopefully we can get some result against Blythe, because a very important game against them, and it's always difficult going up to the northeast, travelling three hours on a coach. So yeah, we know what we're up against, but I'm sure we can come away with something.
Brilliant. See you then.
Thank you.